But anyway, welcome ladies and gentlemen, the first ever ACC League race courtesy of the NoobGamerz. First time is down on the qualification board, Jamie, and it is that man Abhishek who gets his name on the top of the leaderboard early doors. There's a couple of other times as well. Tom Revox, who we've seen up there before, Jamie, just under half a second away. Legionary as well, knocking on the door too.
And here we go, he's about 6 tenths up. Just going to come across this line now. It's going to be very close, Ryan. Very close.
He's done it.
Does take it by a tenth.
Top 24 drivers at the moment, split just by 3 seconds, which is not a lot in normal situations.
He's done it. Sorry, right, 1:57.8. He was just crossing the line there, and he's done it.
First place. Daniel Blomqvist, who was in 10th place, Jamie, has shot himself up to 3rd place now, knocking down Holmer and Legionary down to 4th and 5th respectively as well. So, you know, don't rule anyone out at the moment.
Blomqvist about to go second, pushing for pole. I think he's just going to miss short of pole, but I think he's going to take... Oh, I tell you what, he's nicked it. He's absolutely nicked it. Look at that run. He is. He's going to cross the line. He's going to be 3rd or 4th, and he goes 4th. So, good lap from Tom. 1.2 seconds up, Ryan.
Oh
he's going home to the 156s right now, and as he comes around the final little kink, Ryan, 1.2 seconds. He's really pushed that one. He's going to do it. He's going to do the 156. 156.6 from Shah, and he absolutely lays a marker down.
Whoa! Look at those sectors as well, Jamie. Taken all of them. There's the qualification leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen. Abhishek Shah with that 156 at the end, Daniel Blomqvist second, and Gavin Baker in 3rd. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Abhishek Shah to kick off season 1, race 1 of the brand new ACC League. We are about to go acing. Here we go then, Jamie. Kick us off round this first corner.
Well, Revox making the move on Baker immediately. Actually looked like he was slightly ahead of him before the line. Doesn't seem to have picked up a penalty though, but controversial as Jar gets the lead. Blomqvist second, and Revox up to 3rd. Don't forget, Ryan, the in-game leaderboard very slow to update. Very slow. I'm quite literally watching Revox in 3rd at the moment, so believe me, it is very poor, let's be honest. But other than that, Ryan, yeah, looking good. Legionary up to 7th.
Straight into the mid-pack. Let's have a look what's going on down here, Jamie. Tyler Mullins are on board with us at the moment, and there's literally cars everywhere.
There is indeed, and Roughneck there, Ryan, looks like up in 25th place. Oh, gaining a few places, in fact, there. So 23rd now for Roughneck and 24th for Mullins of the EMA Group 59 Racing, Ryan. So good starts to both of them, because Abhishek Shah, Ryan, has had an error, and he's dropped to 6th place from the lead. And
wowzers.
He might be a second quicker in qualifying, Ryan, but do not count your chickens yet. It's a 60-minute race. Anything could happen, and it has happened.
It literally has, yeah. He's now got traffic ahead of him in the form of Tom Hamill and Tom Shipston, Jamie. But he is hot on the heels of Tom Hamill at the moment. And they're going to touch. That was, it looked like a touch to me then. Just behind, we got Gavin Baker as well, who's dropped a couple of places back to 7th place. Legionary not too far back in 8th place as well. But what a little race this is. Just outside the podium positions, Jamie. It is hot, hot, hot. Gavin Baker just in 7th place, you said, Jamie, did really well in qualification, and he's got his eyes on these, well, a 4-way battle at the moment. He's caught up very quickly on that corner. Obviously the racing going on ahead of him is playing into his hands, and we've now got a 5-way battle for 3rd place at the moment. Let's just have a quick look behind. I would say 5-way battle, but Legionary's knocking on the door in 8th place as well. So I mean, these two are going at it still. Tom Revox desperate to get past, and he's going to make the move here, surely.
Yeah, surely he's got this one, Ryan. I've just jumped on with you, and he's going to make that stick, surely, yeah. But even before the corner, lovely move, lined that up perfectly, and he's held it beautifully, and even managed to slam a little cheeky break there and delay Blomqvist slightly to allow him to get away. So I have a feeling, though, Ryan, that this battle is not done.
Look at this. Just can't get over this battle, Jamie. We're on board with Tom Shipston at the moment, who's in 4th place. He's got Chris Okozie just ahead of him. There's a great old battle. We've got to just jump back a little bit to Legionary. 3-way going into this corner. Oh my word!
Here comes
This is his moment.
Thread the iron, Ryan.
Oh,
there's 4 cars here. Legionary does get past
oh, there's one shot.
Wary of Hamill.
Oh, there's a little shunt there because Legionary had to apply the brakes quickly to stop the car in front of him, and these four could literally end up in any position here, I think, Jamie. And as it happens, Abhishek still maintains fourth place, but there's a small coming together between Legionary and Gavin, Tom Hamill, sorry. And Abhishek through on Legionary. Wowzers, what a little moment that was. Ping back to the battle down here because we've got another battle between Abhishek and Tam Hamill, Jamie, going on. Legionary now sat in behind. So, apologies to people at home who perhaps wanted to see. I thought Legionary was just going to absolutely yeet him off the track, but he does manage to apply the brakes just in time to maintain his car and the cars around him. Wowzers,
Hamill's
we can now.
And so did Baker. And he's very, very close. And Jar's looking. And again, Hamill gets the touch, Ryan. And he comes off better for the third time now. I sent a pattern. And they're all very minor, right? Very, very minor. But Legionary's still there. Do not forget Legionary, Ryan. And I mean, wow.
But the battle behind him is still raging on. We're on board with Abhishek Shah, who's currently in fifth place.
Third, right?
Oh, he is third now. Okay, my apologies, Gabe.
Yeah,
I mistaken you.
Because he's just overtaken Baker, and then Shah's in behind him fifth, who is going to overtake Baker now. It looks like he's got right in the slipstream. He's pulled out to the left. He's got the inside line. It's going to be close, but I think he's going to get it done. Baker driving well, giving him the space, Ryan, and Shah seals the move so he can go on to continue the battle with his nemesis so far this race, T Hammer.
And with the amount of drivers we've got here, but let's get deep down and dirty on the bonnet cab with Mr. Mullins, and it is very, very close as we got four cars going into one corner. Oh my days, they just about squeezed past.
And here goes Mullins.
Oh!
He's done it. Mullins gaining 2 places there in one foul swoop, Ryan, and I think that was the recovering Blindshun, actually, who's been to the pit, so he's out of position. Out of place, and it was absolute carnage. He almost calls that.
Can still happen.
He spun it.
Oh.
He spun it. He spun it and somehow collected Legionary.
Oh,
It was nowhere near him, so I'm guessing Legionary must have just been unable to avoid the spinning, recovering car of Shah, but there it is.
Indeedy, yes. We're on board with Tom Bright, who's driving very nice. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Oh, Wilkins! Oh no, sorry, I thought you were on battle with me. Wilkins a bit.
Oh!
Ryan. Wilkins causing havoc. Cisco through, but Rowe is turned round. Wilkins came steaming down the inside right at the end there, got in the way, did them both, but then caused absolute calamity as he exited the scene, Ryan, and he's gone. Happy as Larry. And Cisco and Rowe are left to pick up the pieces.
Yes, there's only one thing to say, Jamie.
Fatality.
But this battle is raging. It's absolutely raging, and then actually Greg Prescott's joining the back of this battle as well as Toot runs wide, and Tigger Stew is trying to take advantage, but Prescott in a much quicker looking car here, Ryan. This is getting tasty.
It certainly is, yeah. Greg Prescott, 30th place, looking on to the battle between Tigger Stew and Took in 28th and 29th. And they've sort of split out a little bit now. Let's get on Chase Cam and just see how close they all are. So there's a little bit of a gap, although Prescott's coming up like Jaws. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But he doesn't quite make it stick, Jamie. But he's going to try his best. And he ultimately needs...
I've got balls of steel.
Whoa!
And then goes Roughneck. No! Prescott. I'll tell you what, Ryan. Prescott was going into that bloody pit lane whether he liked it or not, man. And he was taking
Oh no! He just got shunted in the pit lane. He's been spun round in the pit lane.
Guys at the top. So Shipston yet to pit. Cozy yet to pit. Blomqvist has pit, Ryan. And he's coming out right now. Oh, Revox just through. It looked for a moment like they might be closer, but Revox just does get through on Blomqvist as he comes out the pit lane and gets up to speed. But it's very, very close between them now, right?
Interesting. Jimmy just loves this track, even though he's not racing. And yeah, it's been oh, big smash up in front though. Wowzers!
Wow, I'm glad you called that.
Wow.
On Tucker, that was from position, Ryan. Absolutely wiping each other out. George Baker drives through, gains 2 places up to 11th, and just says, "Thank you very much."
He actually says,
which has allowed Revox and Blomqvist to get up there, and my God, they're giving us a show here, Ryan.
They certainly are, and they've got 3 back markers up ahead of them as well, which could get very, very tasty. We nearly had a problem with one of them just rejoining the track out of nowhere. Whoa, that was close. So 1 down, 2 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Are the top 2 racers in this race going to survive this onslaught of back markers, Jamie?
I don't know, but wow, that was close. As Blockfish has to slam the brakes on Revox, also doing the same as he comes up on Prescott. Prescott getting very close. He's going to reclaim the track. Is he going to see something as well? He just about sees him there. Next up is Turek in the green car. Both of them right behind him. He's got out of the way beautifully, but yes, he did.
Yes.
You never know, do you? Because you let one car through. It's easy to not realise that there's 2 leaders coming straight through.
Fine balance between, pushing too hard and not pushing enough here. That Blomqvist has got to find, but there's definitely an opportunity to gain positions, and they both get the move done.
Wow.
Yeeting out the inside of the back marker, getting the move done. Absolutely getting the move done at the earliest opportunity, Jamie.
I mean, talk about trusting your fellow racers, Brian. Revox clearly flustered, clearly uncomfortable with Blomqvist so close behind him, desperate to get through, and he took a gamble. It did work out. And that is an absolutely genius move from Blomqvist. He saw that coming. He saw Revox had nowhere to go. He made the dive. That was a fantastic move.
Unbelievable scenes. Yeah, as you said, he absolutely telegraphed what was coming up ahead of him. Tom Revox nowhere to go with Racer just ahead of him, although he's surely going to get it back. I was going to say he was never going to make that stick given how late he went into that corner. Oh, take him a breath away, Jamie. What racing we got on our hands here?
Holmer's looking to transition some power away from Hamill here and take that 4th place in those 1 extra NoobGamerz World Championship points as he goes around the outside. Brian is going to try and squeeze him. Hamill's been very aggressive in his defending all night. We've seen it, and he does yet again. Although he's he just about held on, Ryan, but he's going to lose this drive. And there it is. Holmer's going to get through and have a decent run onto the straight as well. Yeah, here it is. Baker's surely going to... I mean, do you think he's going to settle for 10th, Ryan? Do you think he's going to have a yeet, have a YOLO up the inside?
Have a YOLO up the... We want a good old...
Well, there's a couple of laps to go, Ryan. Is he, how much does he want that 9th place? That's the question. He's going for it. And he's YOLO'd his way through. And here, they are now coming up on those back markers. Kuruk, we've seen off the track a lot, letting cars pass tonight, Ryan, haven't we?
The money to get that sort of perk level, so you should get something for his money.
Weird conversation to end the ACC
race. Yeah, exactly. Daniel Blomqvist wins a historic race in NoobGamerz history. Race 1 of Season 1 ACC. Wow. Which is the final standing of tonight's race. We got Daniel Blomqvist in 1st place, Tom Revox 2nd, and Shipston 3rd. Good stuff. And of course, Jamie, we all want to know, who's the bloody driver of the day tonight?
Yeah, I mean, traditionally we don't like to give it to the winner, but obviously in this case, we don't really know many of the drivers at all. So we can't say we expected him to win easily, like that or anything. It was a fantastic drive, got the strategy bang on, overcame the surprise of the mandatory pit stop there, and ended up winning the race in great style. Of course, it's going to be Daniel Blomqvist.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Blomqvist is not only your winner of Race 1 Season 1, but he's also your driver of the day. So big props to him for his performance tonight. And that's it.